On today's video, I am rating more American steakhouses. Here are all the restaurants I've already been to and their ratings. So far, Longhorn is in the lead. But on today's video, we have Brazilian steakhouses, my expertise. You're gonna get to learn everything I know about steaks. Now, when you say Brazilian steakhouse, two comes to mind, Fogo de Chão and Texas de Brazil. However, they are both exactly the same, serving you a lot of different cuts of meats on a huge sword. And let's not forget, it's all you can eat. But I'm not stopping there, as right after I'll be taking you to the most traditional Brazilian restaurant ever. That way you can really experience how we Brazilians love to eat. So enough talking, and let's find out if any of them can dethrone Longhorn, because I'm hungry and I'm ready to eat. Let's go.
And we have arrived here in Texas de Brazil, everybody. Now let me explain to you guys how it works. This is literally all you can eat kind of meat. First of all, they give you this. This means stops and don't give me any meat. This means give me a lot of meat. So you place it on your table like this. It's a sign for the waiters to know if it's a go or if it's a no-go. This is not a traditional steakhouse. Like Longhorn, they just serve you the steak. Here they go around and around with several different skewers to give you different types of meats. To be specific, 15 different variations. And we're gonna start off with the Brazilian classic, everybody, which is called Guaraná. That is the Brazilian national drink right there, everybody. It is a sweet drink. Undescribable if you never had it. Slightly sweet, very unique flavor, and something I grew up eating. It's delicious. But check this out. This is pão de queijo. I've made it in the channel before because it is a staple in Brazil. Pão de queijo translates to cheese bread, and it is gooey, cheesy, and delicious. This cheese bread is what I grew up eating, and
oh man.
this is the bread that they should be serving in every single steakhouse. On Longhorn, they gave me a wheat bread, which was okay. Texas Roadhouse have a very good one too, and I'm sure if you ever been there, you know what I'm talking about, especially with their cinnamon butter. The other steakhouses, you need butter. This one, you need no butter. You just need that. It's just perfect. But now I'm gonna keep this red and we're gonna check out the salad bar. Let's go. Here they have, some nice scalloped potatoes or potato gratin, mushrooms, jasmine rice, necessary, and obviously a lot of salads. Let's grab a plate and let's serve up. Always get 2 plates. I'll explain later. So obviously over there they have several different options, everybody, but this is what I chose to go with. So we got farofa, which is basically a cassava flour from Brazil, white jasmine rice, potato salad, mozzarella. Now this is something I love from Brazil. It's kind of like, it's onions with vinegar and lemon, delicious. And obviously to keep it healthy, I went with some tabule salad. In order to spot a true Brazilian, it's the only people that will have 2 plates, everybody. And we like to separate, at least me, the meat from the actual salads. Now here's where they get you. They make sure to give you a lot of different salad options so that you don't eat a lot of meat. Remember, meat is more expensive, but if you want to do it right, eat more meat than the salads, okay? Let me tell you guys another Brazilian hack. You see all of these things that they serve you right in the beginning? They want to get you full of this stuff so that you don't eat a lot of meat. You don't want to get full on French fries? You can go to McDonald's for this. Yeah, they're just trying to get you full, everybody. Now I'll turn this from red to green and let the meat marathon begin. Let's go. Oh, wow, that looks fantastic. Thank you. Churrasco? Yeah, sure. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. This is churrasco, everybody. You see how it's nicely cooked? So here's the deal. So the idea is he will carve little by little a bunch of meats for you, and they're gonna bring quite a feel. What you really wanna ask for is to slice it nice and thin. You will have a better experience. If it's too thick, it's not gonna be as good. In case you're wondering what these guys are walking around with, it's skewers of flame meats, all cooked on charcoal, not on a gas grill. But let's try the lamb. Let's see how the lamb goes. Again, this is not a Brazilian thing. It's definitely non-medium rare, and for lamb, it's actually okay, but the lamb. No barbecue ribs, thank you. Wow, lamb is not a Brazilian thing, everybody. So if you enjoy lamb, it might not be the right place to come here, because there's one thing that we are very good at, and that would be picanha. And look what just arrived. Here's the deal with this one. You want to get a nice thin slice. The thinner the better. The queen of meats, baby. Cheers. Man. The lamb, total This is delicious, okay? And again, as thin as possible. Let's get some more meats, because that's the key here. Thank you so much. Beef and pork sausage. All done. Money. Tri-tip. Okay. It looks fantastic.
Medium rare?
Medium rare, yeah. Here's the tri-tip. Nice crust on one side, slightly medium rare on the other side. It's good, but here's the deal. You should try other meats. You should only come here for picanha, but this does not compare. Picanha is so much more superior. So now I got some pork loin. Take a look at it, everybody. You should definitely try it. Not the best cut of meat, but it seems like it has a nice little crust right there with a generous amount of seasoning and garlic. Very flavorful, not dry at all, very tasty. It's good. Oh, but the next one that they serve me is called picanha com alho, also known as picanha and garlic. Here's the problem with this one. People might not know is this. We Brazilian use the best part of the picanha on the large skewer that you saw me serving before. The worst parts and everything else that is left, the little pieces, the little trimmings, we put garlic on it and people love it. But this is literally the worst part of the picanha. It's just a discarded meat, but we put garlic to serve it and get people full. And did you know that you can actually order what you want to eat instead of just having them come around? Order what you want, everybody. Pro tip, stay away from the chicken. Chicken and bacon, yes. This is chicken and we all know it tastes bad, and in order to make the chicken taste better, they put bacon on it, everybody. That's the only reason. I mean, the bacon make it slightly better, but eat the beef. Don't come here to get full on chicken. Here you can see a perfect example why you would want 2 plates, everybody. Keep the juices over there. My salad stayed nice and dry. It's the best way to do it. Believe me when I tell you. Have a plate just for the meat. But the garlic picanha. Yeah, not the best cut, I'm telling you. The garlic on top masks all the flavor. Seriously. Chicken with Parmesan, everybody. A complete waste of your stomach. Don't eat this. I got it to show you. I'm gonna eat it because I took it from the skewer. And by the way, what you get from the skewer, you gotta eat, okay? If not, you're gonna get in trouble. Cheers. Stay away from that. Not the best. Take this from a Brazilian guy. This is an authentic Brazilian experience. It's what we eat when we go out in Brazil. I mean, come on. This is going to be so much cheaper than Ruth Chris. More variation, better food for less price. Oh, man, I gotta be honest with you. I am full, everybody. Now, here's the deal about this place. It is worth the money. The cheapest steakhouse so far. I mean, take a look at Texas Roadhouse. Look at Outback, Longhorn, and Ruth Chris. Let me remind you, that was for one person. And here it is for the churrascaria, and it is for 2 people. Much cheaper. On top of that, you get a tremendous amount of variation and an endless amount of meat. It's not a place where you just go have dinner. It's an experience. Could it be better? Yes, it can. Take, for example, the lamb. That was terrible. And if you don't know any better, you're gonna order that picanha with garlic, which is unedible. Seriously. So for that reason, it is not perfect, but so far, definitely worth your money. And for that reason, it is going to get an 8.2, the highest rating so far. But now, a restaurant that you've never heard before. It's called Samba Brasil. Samba Brasil. Let's go. You see, this is how you know it's authentic. These are Brazilian goodies. Here they have pão de queijo, coxinha, which I am going to be ordering, and pastel. If you are Brazilian, you know pastel. It's not an empanada. Don't say that to Brazilians. We'll get pissed off. But nevertheless, let's go inside and order some food. So this is a small restaurant here in Miami Beach. It's a place I like to come with my family. It's small, cozy, and exactly what you would expect. So a true Brazilian will come to a place like this before going to Texas de Brazil. And the reason being is that rodízio is popular in Brazil, but it's not what we eat all the time. This is more authentic and what you would find it everywhere in Brazil. Most Americans think that Texas de Brazil is a true Brazilian steakhouse. I'm here to tell you that this is what we eat in Brazil often. And let's see which one is going to be better by the end of this video. So for appetizers, they have a few things that are very traditional in Brazil, including coxinha, linguiça cebolada, frango a passarinho, extremely popular, and of course, pão de queijo. But you already seen that. We're not ordering that again. Now for main course, I want you to see one thing here. They got a picanha platter, everybody, and that's what we're going with. We're going with the queen. But you'll see the biggest difference is how they're served. In Texas de Brazil, they slice it nice and thin. Here, they serve it like a steak, which the way I believe is the best. But enough talking, let's begin with our appetizers. Let's go. So this is coxinha, kind of like a croquette. It has a shredded chicken filling with a little bit of peppers, and the dough is made out of flour and chicken broth. It's a staple in Brazil, everybody. Oh my Lord.
creamy. The chicken has a tremendous amount of flavor, and the crispiness of the edges here is just wonderful. The only problem with this is that I can eat 1,000 of these. Just like Oreos, you can't just eat one. Oh, but look, there's more appetizers. This is linguiça and mandioca. Basically, a Brazilian sausage that we like to stir fry it with onions. Yes, we eat the whole sausage like you saw previously, but this is much more popular because it's much easier to do at home, everybody, and that's how we normally eat sausages. And when you combine it with fried yuca, it's like 10 times better than French fries. If you've never had fried yuca, it's everything a French fries has, but just better. It is crispy outside, and inside it's like mashed potatoes. It's delicious, okay? Wow. Oh, this is frango a passarinho. Here in the United States, we have chicken wings all the time, which sometimes breaded and sometimes is not breaded. In Brazil, we use the entire chicken, not just the wings. And we cut it in small little chunks like this. And usually, we just put a little bit of lime on top, and it's crispy, lightly seasoned with salt, and nothing else. There's no other seasoning. So you can really feel the flavor of the chicken. There's a lot more meats than just the wings and the flat. I mean, look at the amount of meat this thing has. It is insane, everybody. It's crispy, juicy, tender. I can eat 100 of these. And look at the bone. You see that? Only a little piece of bone left. Our wings is not just flats or drums. We use the whole chicken. But hold on, we're not done yet. This is our version of the empanada, okay? But it's very different. Don't call it empanada. It's called pastel. Inside, we have different fillings. This one is filled up with cheese, a generous amount of cheese. Oh man, crispy, gooey. They're using mozzarella inside. I mean, come on, man. Phenomenal. Let's see what this one has inside. Oh, as you can clearly see, a generous amount of ground beef in there, everybody. Beef will always be better than cheese. There's one more. This one is filled with chicken, everybody, and cheese itself. I mean, take a look at that. Oh, and probably one of the most popular ones. Frango com catupiry. Wow. Okay. I hate chicken, but chicken works so well with this one here, especially with the catupiry cheese inside, which is kind of like cream cheese, but slightly different. This one's my favorite. Oh, but the main course has arrived. And this is the queen of all meats. Now, they do it slightly different here. They don't use charcoal grill, which is fine. It's also a very small kitchen. And like I was saying before, they cut the steaks really thin because they're selling to you by the weight. And it's normally how restaurants would do it. But nevertheless, it looks fantastic. It's also served with rice, beans, and just like Texas de Brazil, some farofa, cassava flour, which is stir fried with seasoning, and it is just phenomenal. But nevertheless, let's give it a try. Let's cut this picanha open right now. It is nicely medium rare. They also did a great job rendering that fat and caramelizing that fat, which is what you want. It is hard to nail a steak like this when it's super thin. I say they did a pretty good, decent job. The thinner their steak is, the harder it is to get it medium rare. But they know how to cook a steak, man. Perfection. It literally melts in your mouth. Most importantly, no crazy seasoning, only salt and nothing else. And if I'm being honest, it's a lot better to eat picanha like this than with the skewers. This is the way you should eat it, everybody. Now, can it be better? Yes, of course, you can use charcoal, but on a restaurant setting, it's difficult. I understand. Salt Bae definitely needs to learn how to cook like this. This is a plate for two. Let me show you how we Brazilian plate something up. First, a nice, beautiful picanha. Then you plate it up with some rice, followed by some beans. Make sure to get that juice, a little bit of cassava flour, and vinaigrette on top. This is what I grew up eating, everybody. It's simple food, delicious, it hits home, it is easy to make, and if you've never had a picanha, it's something I highly recommend you giving it a try. Because once you do, you will never have a ribeye again in your life. It's Brazil on a plate. literally. So that is an authentic Brazilian restaurant. Can it be better? Sure, of course it can. Was it delicious? You better believe it was. It can improve by having a charcoal grill. It's also a little bit on the pricey side. Other than that, the picanha was cooked perfectly. The appetizers are on a whole nother level. And I think all of my American friends will love to experience an authentic Brazilian restaurant. For that reason, Samba Brasil gets a 7.3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below which steakhouses we should go next. And most importantly, will any steakhouse in America get a 10 out of 10? Subscribe to find out. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.